there's these true feelings here, or this love, or this self-love with the Ace of Cups. And somebody's going to commit to that. They want a new beginning. They're going to take a leap of faith. They can't, yeah. Okay. So, the problem is, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. The problem is somebody here was a bully with a third party or a toxic friendship group. Somebody was in their ego. They were tyrannical. Yeah. They caused extreme chaos, triangulation, competition. They were juggling somebody. Lovely. Yeah, they caused an ending here. And a lot of grief and a lot of sadness. Now somebody's crying over an ending. A lot of Scorpio energy here. And Aries. Okay. Deep down, or the lens somebody's looking through. Ooh-wee, y'all. This energy. Heartbroken. True heartbreak here. Sometimes the truth is very painful. This has to do with a sweetheart. Somebody's sweetheart, or a very sweet, kind, maternal energy. Okay. Or a water sign feminine, possibly. In the past. Ooh-wee. Deception. Sneaky behavior. Cheating, lying, stealing. Somebody ran off on somebody to have a new beginning somewhere else. Yeah, they abandoned somebody. They turned their back on somebody in the past. And they did it in a really fucked up way here. Yeah. But it looks like, yeah, somebody was really passionate about putting out somebody's light. But they're really passionate now, whether they get the opportunity or not, to do something about this. Like, somebody was really passionate to dim somebody's shine or put out their light or cause a missed opportunity or misfortune here, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that could be those toxic friends, or a toxic group of people, or a third party. What's the strengths? Working together, teamwork, giving somebody their flowers and what they deserve, recognition. Yeah, being a true hero, fighting for self. Especially like when there's betrayal, like communication regarding betrayal. Yeah. So there's some kind of communication. That's what this is. So the Tower's here because some kind of fast communication came in. Somebody that is a very heroic energy that's fighting for themselves. That they, yeah. This is something that somebody didn't see before, or they didn't care to investigate. They didn't care to think about or meditate on. They didn't look. They didn't want to see a Sagittarius, or they didn't want to. They could have silenced somebody or went into like a very like toxic hermit energy, like where they just like want to be left alone. Thank you so much for the gift, love. I appreciate you guys. For anybody that sends me gifts, aw, you guys, y'all. I appreciate you. Helps me show up for these reads, y'all, and keep my plies stocked. And there is a couple new decks I want to get, so it helps with that too. So yeah, there's yeah, the truth. Some kind of truth. And see that ice, y'all? And see how there's a hand here, and it's like it makes your hand bleed if they pull it back up. But no, they pushed it down, and somebody's like, no, don't push it down any further. Like, it's like two hands battling each other, but the truth is here. And the truth is full of heartbreak. A lot. Because something was supposed to be a celebration, something was stable, harmonious. It was beautiful here. Somebody could have gotten married, or something about a property here that somebody is in like a complete nightmare over, or very nervous about. Somebody's very nervous about their stability here now, because it's looking like there's conflict. Yeah, over bullying, over, wow, because it's what somebody sees and knows. Somebody's a psychic, y'all. We have the Magician and the High Priestess. This could be like a spiritual connection here. Somebody could be very powerful, like, you know, witch or magician here, or maybe it's a masculine and a feminine, I'm not quite sure, but this is like a spiritual contract. Because somebody was clinging to the past, there was a lot of hate here. There was a lot of aggression, bullying, competition, smear campaign, hate trains, you know, ego battles, power trips. Somebody could have returned back to the past, the one that they should have left behind. Now somebody feels sick. Somebody made themselves, they're burnt out. They made themselves sick, stalking somebody and spreading hate towards somebody that loves themselves, that's very happy, that has control over their life. They have control over their happiness, and it's like somebody did so much to block this or sabotage it is what I'm getting. Jeez. It's like really intense, dark energy here. But there's also the silver lining. Yeah, the silver lining, the sun. Something's being illuminated about some kind of travel or ending, or something's being illuminated online about a very cold, deceptive, dishonest, calculating, maybe possibly corrupt official, or like heavy on the masking energies, like narcissistic. It's like somebody here went cold because they didn't want to see something, or they couldn't make a decision, or they didn't want to have to. This is a very cold energy here. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody here they polluted something. They could have had some kind of like very superficial energy here. I feel like there was heavy betrayal here, my God. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. Jeez, y'all. Oh my God. What is going on? Yeah, it's like there could have, some kind of message could have came in here. Because the page of pen, you know, all the pages, they could represent messengers, and we got the Ace of Swords for the truth, some kind of clarity. We got the Knight of Swords, which is like fast incoming communication, or somebody like standing up for somebody or themselves type energy. It's quick, it's like quick moving. Somebody could have offered somebody a bit of like, you know, information or something here about true in it. Oh, somebody made an offer or took an offer with a High Priestess in the reverse, or when they took an offer and offered their feelings, they were working with a dark High Priestess. Ooh, that's getting interesting. This is total destruction. Wow, here's the Empress in reverse. So a mother figure could have betrayed somebody, like tried to cause permanent, you know, destruction and betrayal in a really vicious way. Or there could be a mother figure that feels betrayed. Or maybe somebody found out, like, if somebody's having paternity issues, not for everybody, disclaimer, side note, but maybe somebody found out like they're not like the father, or like this seems like really, yeah, somebody here is taking a leap of faith towards what they feel in their heart. They're taking their energy back and they're leaving. Somebody here wasn't making a good judgment call when they did something impulsive, or they did something impulsive because they got some kind of good news, and so they kind of like jumped at the opportunity. Maybe this is in the past. and they had very rigid views at the time. They were very unbalanced. They felt very like unsafe or like hopeless at the time, or but something. Yeah, now they're trapped. The devil. They're trapped with the devil, dude, y'all. The devil trapped them. Somebody could be trapped in like a contract or a marriage. Somebody was obsessed with trapping somebody, like literally. Maybe a mother figure. Maybe because it's the Empress in reverse, y'all, which is not a good energy. This is somebody who would absolutely betray people and, you know, be like a covert narcissist, pitting everybody against each other, you know, doing some shady ass shit. Very conceited, very selfish, very superficial, not a real leader. They want what they want. They don't care. You know, everybody else comes next. It's like they abandon people. Not nurturing. Yeah, somebody like fell for a trap here. It looks like, yeah, they're heartbroken. Oh my god. Somebody's heartbroken, trapped with the devil, y'all. Yeah. This is somebody wanted to sneak off and be non-committal when they had a blessing here. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is karma. But I feel like there's more to it. I feel like it's a very sad, hopeless situation because somebody was greedy and wanted to steal somebody's shine or pollute their light. Like they wanted to put somebody's light out. They wanted to toxify something. Yeah, death. They wanted to kill somebody's light, their spirit. They wanted to make somebody unbalanced, make somebody leave home, make somebody feel hopeless. And this is somebody that had these true feelings, or this could be somebody with a child. Somebody's being disillusioned and they don't like what they see at all. They're scared. Look at this. See this facial expression? That's the energy, y'all. It's not just sadness. Look at how scared he looks. Like it's almost like disturbed energy. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. I feel unsafe. What did I do? What did you do? I'm leaving. I gotta go. I can't. It's like, yeah, this is such somebody wants to escape now and leave towards peace because they're getting hit with horrifying karma now. A father figure too, who is very guarded, or somebody standing up to their father figure. There could be arguments going on about somebody's happiness, about an offer, about how somebody wants to plant new seeds. Yeah, an Empress in reverse is here too. They were in denial. They don't want to see something about a sweetheart. They don't want somebody to work with a sweetheart. Okay, so these are some toxic ass, hoe ass, karmic ass, bitch ass parents, okay? And for whatever reason, they don't like how somebody shines. They don't like somebody's sweet, kind nature. They are immoral here. They don't want somebody to get married. They want somebody to turn their back. So they did some fuck shit so that they blindfolded somebody to it. See? 2 of Swords. See how they're wearing that blindfold? They, you know, they needed to make a decision and to get somebody stuck, to get somebody indecisive, they did something here. They got somebody to walk away from a sweetheart, from a blessing. And they did, this is the kind of energy where they like stole their options, their choices from them. They stole their choices from them. Because they omitted things, y'all. Or they concocted something. They did something here. Toxic, like for real, yeah. Because there was these true feelings here. And it's like they did something to get somebody to not protect it. They did something to get somebody to not have boundaries with these feelings because they're immoral. Ooh, I don't like it. This is a culty energy. Yeah, this is so burdensome. Because, like, it's like these are the type of parents, they don't care what you want. At the end of the day, it's my perception, my perspective, and that's all that matters. I won't hear of anything else. Like, it's that type of shit, y'all. Oh well, you're gonna have to hear about something else, because look, this is a blessing. Somebody has this job still. Somebody's got pentacles. Somebody's got bank, y'all. Somebody here is leaving this narcissistic energy, this delusion, these illusions, this selfishness. Yeah, they misjudged somebody's work, or they misjudged somebody wanting to put the effort in, or they didn't make the right call. They should have put the effort into something, but they were a coward because of like your stature or your job. Yeah. Okay, this is definitely like a coven or a cult. Somebody was doing like dark practitioner type shit, y'all. Like against God. Like Hades underworld type shits. Messing with people's minds to get a marriage to not happen, or yeah, to get somebody to make the wrong decision and not to negotiate with somebody. Yeah, it's magic. Look at this. They wanted to manipulate somebody's happiness and make them ill, basically. But like hide what they don't know, steal their choices. Yeah, your neighbor upstairs. Jeez, y'all. Yeah, somebody's giving up. The evidence is so burdensome here. It's like they made a love offer, or they were invited to a social dynamic, or like there was some kind of gesture or offer made, and they should have let go of it. They shouldn't have done it here. Yeah, they shouldn't have worked. But they worked with these people. So now somebody taking their energy back from whatever this is justice. That's what's fair. And people are not happy about it because there's a breakup here now. And somebody here doesn't care. Like, they just don't care, and that's the truth. Somebody here just does not care. They just don't give a shit. There's like resentment here. They don't care about like anything. Yeah, and here's this King of Cups is meant to have love here, but somebody just wanted to use this person. They rushed in like a hero to a gold digger, or because yeah. You've been like, this is a great, so there's something that you could be like a Queen of Pentacles, okay? That's what I'm getting for somebody here. Somebody here that works, they know how to make a bag, or they've been doing something for a while. They've been invested in something for a while as far as their work goes. And you had a stalker, y'all. You had somebody literally watching it. Yeah, it's a nightmare. They were like in mental torment over what you were invested in. Like, it's not any of their business, but okay. And so to get this King of Cups, these parents to leave, these parents did something because they're opportunists, and they polluted something, they toxified something, all because they had a problem with what you were putting your energy and time into. We did draw fame and renown. Like, maybe you're really successful at something and they didn't like that. Yeah, 9 of Swords again, y'all. The fuck is going on here? Yes, like, because somebody's leaving. Because of all this conflict. And it's not fair. Because somebody here is a sweetheart. And somebody here was in competition with a sweetheart. A Bex with the Hex. Wow. Yeah, and it's like somebody was happy. They were moving forward. They were expanding. And then a King of Cups didn't make the right call about something here because of their father. This is horrible karma. And now they're disturbed. Now they're in this energy. They can't believe. They're like, oh my God. Holy shit. You're telling me that the whole time it was you? It was my own parents? Really? For real? You created all this? Sure did, Mom. Sure did. I'm leaving. Bye. I don't even know if I'll ever return. Like, this is like some real bad happened here, y'all. And they even got like, because it was like somebody's mom might have been in competition, or they wanted another feminine to be in competition or cause disruption. Like, this is like a very destructive energy here. They are jealous, they're insecure, and they caused external conflict. Somebody wants their 10 of cups. They want their 10 of cups. That's where they want to be. They don't care anymore about anything else. They just want their 10 of cups. But somebody resented. Somebody didn't care about a 10 of cups. Somebody didn't care about what made somebody happy. Somebody didn't give a shit. They resented it. They were apathetic towards it. Exactly. They didn't want to negotiate because it drove them crazy. Somebody has like mental issues, y'all. Somebody needs fucking help or something. Yeah, like, what the fuck? How are you gonna compete with a kind, gentle energy? Like, what is wrong with you? And if you're older than this energy, you're weird. Go get help. Yeah, somebody was dishonest about... Somebody was hedonistic, dishonest, cold, empty, cunning, strategic, like, corrupt, like, masking. They're unhappy. They didn't want this. They didn't want a King of Cups to move forward and work with somebody here. This Emperor in reverse. Yeah. So a father figure blocked this. They did. Because they're disturbed. They need mental... Like, these people need serious help. Like, something is seriously, like, not... This is a no. This is a no. This is a hell no. This feels like something people can go to jail for. This feels like extreme psychological abuse. This feels like, ugh. Like, because somebody's been lonely. Yeah, it's justice is what it is. Somebody taking their energy back is justice. Because people misconducted themselves completely here. And there was extreme betrayal. And somebody's been healing from this. That's why they took their energy back. That's why they gave up on this. After fighting for it. After trying to communicate their heartbreak. There was an ending here. Somebody tried to trap somebody and like kill their spirit and leave them in heartbreak and despair. Like destroy them. They wanted them like look at this energy, y'all. Look. They wanted them trapped, isolated, heartbroken, and just done. Dunzo. Done for. And it's like, that's like seriously mental illness. That's like predatory. It's like disgusting. But there's a King of Cups coming out in the upright, and there's a Queen of Cups coming out in the upright, which is counterpart energy, unless these are siblings, and this is like a siblings have been betrayed by their parents. I don't know. I think it's two soulmates here. Or there's two feminines here. There's a Queen of Cuffing, good for nothing here, and there's a Bex with the Hex, y'all. So, yeah, look. They wanted to destroy your light. They wanted to destroy your hope. They wanted to destroy your wish, your healing. They wanted to stop it. They wanted to stop you from being seen, from shining, from healing. Oh my God. Jesus, y'all. These people are evil. Advice. Somebody should leave. Yeah, a mother figure. Somebody should turn their back on their fucking mother. Or this mother figure. Empress in the reverse. Somebody's surrounded by like completely toxic, putrid feminine energies here. Whatever's happening right now is justice. Somebody leaving is the best thing that they've probably ever done in their life. If they are. If they're turning their back on this wicked mother, wicked It reminds me of like a wicked Disney like mother, one of those wicked witch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so a King of Pentacles is in an argument currently in the environment with these parents here. This could be another person. It has to do with divorce. Like somebody's fighting for a divorce now, is what I'm getting. They can't believe this shit. Yeah, the devil, y'all. Okay. Hope and or fear. Ursula, exactly. What other ones are there? Who's the fairest of them all? They're like, I'm melting from which there's so many of them, y'all. Cinderella's evil stepmom or something. It's like, yeah, something's being illuminated about this emotionally manipulative feminine. Horrible mother figure, overly specialized maybe. Dark and witchy and just unbalanced, like codependent. Yeah, it's disturbing. Somebody's being completely disillusioned. Possible outcome. Somebody fighting for themselves after and healing from some kind of betrayal. Avoiding a painful ending and giving up on something after being disillusioned and disturbed as fuck because something is deranged. Something is like literally deranged and diabolical here. Yeah. Emperor in reverse, bad karma. Ooh-wee. This is karma. Yeah, somebody made the wrong judgment call. Because somebody here, wow, this is good energy. Somebody here is saying, fuck all you people. Mom, dad, sister, brother, Hozilla over there, bust down over here. Guess what? I'm going to invest where I want to invest and work with who I want to work with and make a love offer to who the fuck I want to love. Finally, good job. Yeah, because somebody's caught. Somebody's taking their energy back. They're done. This is a hopeless situation. This is all happening behind the scenes, y'all. It's heartbreaking. It really is. Somebody's working quickly, though, to work with you after being like a, you know, some kind of player energy because of their parents or something. I don't know what their parents really, can you give me more like what did their parents let's see, y'all. I'm so sorry that this reading is so long, but I'm just so curious because it's like, what the fuck did these weird diabolical parents actually do here? Like, you know, like what exactly did they do to this person? Let's ask the cards, shall we? Yeah. Sometimes, y'all, it's your own damn family. Somebody's literally scared. Look at how scared somebody is. That's like a true nightmare. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs help. They want somebody's company. They want help. Okay, reach out. Somebody's overloaded. They buy an adventure or, yeah, this is lost. This wasn't an adventure. Somebody not compromising with somebody is good news. Because they're working with the wrong family, y'all. Okay? So let's see. What exactly did they do to this King of Cups or King of Pentacles? What did all these weird karmics do? Or what did they say? It has to do with self-love. They tried to say that it was time to focus on self-love, or that somebody needed time to love themselves. But somebody does love themselves. They made it seem like good news that like somebody left and they were being praised for like doing that it was loving themselves to do this. But no, they were leaving somebody that loved themselves, that loved them. Yeah, they weren't going to stop with this either. because of pride. Because of ego. They literally sabotage somebody here. That's what's coming out. These people don't care. They truly don't support this person. I don't care if they're parents or not. They're terrible ones. They don't care about this person. And that's like so sad. It's so embarrassing. Somebody's calm. And the reason you know that somebody loves themselves is because they're still calm. They still fucking have their inner peace somehow after a bully has been exposed or this bullying has been exposed. And they're not trapped regarding a commitment. They escaped a commitment. Even after somebody escaped something that they committed to, even after they were sabotaged, it's like they have their faith here. Okay, so there was a third wheel interference, y'all. It's like somebody like purposely set this up. They like conjured this tower. So it's really fucked up. That's so not right. Somebody's escaping this trap and they want to commit to something real and they don't ever want to talk to these people for like a long ass time. Even if they're their family, they are extremely disturbed. Like they might need some mental help because what happened here, this is like, parents don't do this. They just don't. The fact that they felt entitled to do it just because they have a problem with somebody's light or like they have a problem with somebody that's kind, y'all. Who do they have a problem with? Let's see. Who do they have a problem with? The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, in the upright. The person that works. The person with the bag in their hand. The person that is highly thought of. Could be an earth energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles pops out. You can't make it up. I just can't. This reading, I'm telling you, yeah, because you are winning, because you get a lot of attention. You're sweet and kind. Or maybe you were going to have a child. You were going to be happy. You were reaching your milestones. You were very successful. These parents are psycho. Like, who has a problem with stuff like that? Nobody. You should be so lucky that if this is your son, God forbid, like somebody's mom is like a nut job. This reminds me of my ex's mom, y'all. She's the most coldest bitch I've ever experienced in my life. If this is my reading, may the force be with you, ex. I am rooting for you, and I'm very sorry that you had to find out the truth. But yeah, get away from that nasty, sad excuse of a mother, please, if this is you. But yeah, if this is your reading, you guys, I feel like parts of it will be for, you know, certain people. Maybe the whole thing is for you. There's a reason it's coming out. I told you there was going to be tea, y'all. I told you it was going to be something serious, okay? And, you know, it's not funny. I just kind of feel a little uncomfortable. I don't know how else to react, y'all. So don't judge me by, you know, uncomfortably laughing and stuff, because it's really just not funny. It's actually kind of, like, scary. And I hope that masculine just, like, runs the fuck out of there with a suitcase and stays at a hotel for a week or something. And just, like, takes a Valium or something. I don't know. Y'all, calls a therapist or something. Journals. Plays some, like, grounding, healing frequencies. Or, takes a spiritual bath to cleanse their energy, like as if they can't get the dirt off of them, and plays some calming, relaxing bird sounds and just prays really that everything's gonna be okay somehow, because it will be. Somebody's, I feel like just like somebody else was blindsided, maybe the sweetheart, you know, the counterpart, because I keep seeing counterparts. I saw the queen, you know, the king and queen of pentacles are counterparts. They could have heavy Capricorn in their chart, y'all. They could be hard workers, you know, breadwinners, type of energy is a power couple, especially financially. They're meant to be very successful, and together they would have evolved into the Empress and the Emperor, but something was interrupted by like karmics. Just it's rain and karmics. Yo, for real, like they were just everywhere around this. So yeah, that's your reading, you guys.